Killing Cash Coleman here. What's up, everybody? YouTube family. It's me with another powerful message for all you grinders, overachievers out there. If you're new here, I need you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join the family, level up with your ideas, your consciousness, all that good stuff. Especially if you're someone who's pushing boundaries. Today, we're diving into why, if you're an overachiever, you need to stop hanging around average people who settle for average. Let's get into it right now. So first of all, let's define what does it mean to be an overachiever. The overachiever who's always going at the extra mile, pushing yourself beyond the limits, not because you have to, but because it's in you. DNA, that's what it's about. You want to overachieve. You set high goals. You're not satisfied with just the one-bedroom apartment. You want the villa. You don't want just the villa. You want to be global and have a house on every continent. Well, I feel you. Your dream should be bigger than everybody else's common sense, and that's why it doesn't make sense to them. That's why you as an overachiever are going to have to get around other overachievers, people who are going after things that sound crazy. When you hear someone say, hey, they jumped out of a plane or they climbed to the highest mountain, you know why that is? It's because they were overachieving. Now listen, if you want to fly with eagles, you can't be walking around with pigeons. I've said that many a times, and that's what I hear the old people say. Average people will always find a way to convince you that your goals are too big, your dreams are too far-fetched, and your work ethic is too much. They'll say things like, you should just be happy, just settle. They'll be telling you the ones to slow down or take it easy. But guess what? No one who's ever made it to the top and stayed there just takes it easy. Look at our President Trump. Look at Kanye West. Now, these might not be the best examples to you, but even look at anybody who you feel is a winner and they are an overachiever. They are doing things that don't make sense to everyone else. Bezos, I'll throw him in there. So maybe you'll say, oh, okay, I like that. Now, how average will weigh you down is what we really got to talk about, because the average person is like an anchor in a boat when you're trying to get somewhere. When you hang around average people, it doesn't affect your productivity. It affects your mindset. The people who you surround yourself will either light up your fires or snuff you out. You might start second guessing yourself, lowering your standards, or even feeling guilty for wanting more. But you've got to protect your ambition. You got to protect your heart. It's like your most valuable asset. Even the scriptures tell you, protect your heart, guard your heart. Don't let the little foxes spoil the vine. It can't happen. And what you got to do is stop taking calls, whether you got to block them out or stop going where they're at. But you have to find your tribe. Seth Godin talks about it in his book, Tribes, and the other 199 books plus he's written. But that's what you got to do. You got to find your tribe. You got to find who you need to be around. Now, I'm not saying you should just cut people off left and right, but if your circle isn't challenging you, if you're the smartest or the hardest working person in your circle, you need to think bigger than you. You want to find somebody who even makes you say, wow, they're crazy. But if they're winning in one thing, I bet you they can win in another. Also, in what we do at Coleman Public Relations, you can find a mentor. And this type of mentorship is paid mentorship. You need to find a mentor that will take time from them winning and then put time into you winning, and then be able to tell you, and I wouldn't do it like that because actually I've done this longer than you. I've done it stronger than you. I have a proven track record. Okay, you have all the money, but I have money and a family, and I've made it maintain for over a decade. That is invaluable. You're not going to find too many people like that in the world, and you're not going to find too many people like that who actually share the game. That's the difference between me and them. But you got to join also communities that align with your vision, where your people are at. So there's more than just one or two of us. There's so many. You got to seek out those. They say who finds a good wife? You got to go seek out those who will inspire you to become the best version of yourself. And it's not that you have to agree with everything in their life or want to copy their life, because through their life they've had a lot of ups and downs. I know. And this is the thing. Experience. You'll always hear me say this. Experience is the most expensive teacher. Experience is the most expensive teacher. The wise actually get with somebody and learn from their mistakes, right? There's people in their 80s that I'm like, yes, in my 80s, I want to be globetrotting just like that, having a good family life and keep pushing. So that's just something to think about. So here's the deal. If you're an overachiever, it's time to audit your circle. Are the people around you pushing you to greatness? Are they pulling you down to mediocrity? Make the choice today to elevate your circle and watch how fast your life transforms. Remember, your goals aren't too big. You're just hanging around people who think too small. But I'm global. So this is what we do with my company is we show and share you the game. No fake get rich quick. This is work hard and get better now, because that's what we need. We don't have forever. You might not even have today, but right now, 1%, you can get better right now by contacting me. Links are in the description. And you think the message is over? It's not over. This is just one video. We want to keep pushing you. We want you to keep grinding, keep motivating you. And we want you to become a client, because then we know where you put your money is. You put your power and your strength and your time, and let's go. Let's not just make money. Let's not just make profit. Let's make progress, people. You guys, my name is Kellen Cash Coleman. Can't wait to hear from you. Make sure that you like this game. Make sure you comment, but make sure most importantly you share this game with somebody. It will change their life. Be blessed.
Are you tired of the rat race in America? Are you ready to visit the motherland to relax and rejuvenate? Are you ready to explore all that Africa has to offer? Then check out the brand new Diversified Game Academy course, Prepare for My First Trip to Africa. Are you worried about being able to afford the trip? We got you. We will show you how to travel either on a budget or as a baller. Learn how to stretch the value of the USD. Did you know that 100 United States dollars is worth over 1,000 South African rand, or 10,000 Kenyan shillings, or 54,250 West African CFA? Are you worried about taking your kids? Get the game from Kellen Cash, a bona fide world traveler, having traveled to almost 20 countries, several of those in Africa. Get the game on taking your kids on their first trips. Learn how to find the best tickets, get the visas, and plan your own adventures in Africa. Don't let Eddie Murphy have all the fun. Plan your own coming to Africa trip starring you, produced by you, and featuring you. If you are ready for a life-changing experience, sign up for our course today, Diversified Game Academy. Get prepared and purchase at diversifiedgame.com.